I just want to give a quick shout out to Reed's Beauty Trip because a week ago she posted on one of my videos, "Are you going through all your anti-favorites? I'm loving it." And this was on one of my perfume videos. Well, spoiler alert, you're gonna like today's then as well. So what do we have for you today? This is Taylor Swift's Wonderstruck Enchanted. Now the only reason I picked this up was because this, which is the Taylor Swift Wonderstruck, is awesome. Now, I remember that it's awesome. I don't 100% remember what it smells like, but I just remember I love this so much. I'm thinking it's probably fruity and sweet because those are the scents that I like. So if this smelled like that, then I obviously would have loved it. And then bring in this one and I'm like, oh, it can only be just as good because trying to be optimistic, I thought it was all uphill from here, but it was actually all downhill from here. So my experience with this one and what I think of it. I had to write it down. It's not actually that long, but this all happened within 2 minutes. So this first part that I wanted to tell you about all happened within like the first couple of seconds. So I put a little heart on my t-shirt I was wearing, and then I put a heart on my wrist, which, you know, I do from time to time. Typically I leave it on my shirt when I'm smelling new ones, just because if I don't like it, then I can just take my shirt off and all is great, which I should have done because I hadn't worn this one in a long time, but for some reason I thought I liked it, especially because, you know, it's not the best usage, but we got some usage on it, which is better than some of the other ones that we've tried. But yeah, the first couple of seconds, it smelled like fruit punch. Now the best way I can describe it is if you go and you get like no name brand generic fruit punch, it just has that really sweet fruity smell. You can't distinguish what flavors are in it, like, oh, cherry, raspberry. No, it just smells like generic fruit punch. That was the scent that I got from this. Now, as I'm saying that, I don't mind generic fruit punch. I think it's nice, especially when it's in a smell. So I was all for that. I was like, yeah, this is what I live for. This is probably why I bought it. And then once you stop smelling it, you know, your olfactory system's catching up and it's like, whew, what did we just smell? All of a sudden, it smelled like a bouquet of flowers. Yay! That was the moment I realized it was not uphill from there. So, to recap, within the first few seconds, it was like fruit punch, bouquet of flowers. And then the next couple of minutes did not go good at all. It actually got worse. So this only stayed on me for maybe 2 minutes before I had to take my shirt off and jump in the shower. So within that 2-minute frame, what happened? Well, for one, I started getting a little wishy-washy feeling in my head, which is what FTC or MUA said was, you know, typically jasmine. Jasmine's that smell that makes you feel like your head is spinning. Well, that started happening. So I'm like, great. There's probably jasmine in this one. Just so you know, I picked this out of my collection before I separated my collection from jasmine to not jasmine. So I had no idea this one had it in it until I started wearing it, and then I looked up what was in it, because I'm trying not to look up what's in it first, because I feel like it might kind of like, you know, dictate what I say about what it smells like, because I'm like, that's something sweet, and be like, oh yeah, that was the strawberry it said it had in it. No, I'm trying to smell it first, then look it up. But in this case, I really wish I would have looked it up first and then smelled it, but whatever. So headache inducing, things aren't going so great. So I'm like, all right, well, let me just smell things and we'll see like what it's like before I rinse it off. Well, I picked up my shirt and I couldn't smell anything, which I thought was really weird. I was like, okay, so my head hurts, but I can't smell anything. And then I smelled my wrist and it just smelled like pure staleness, like just stale, straight up stale. So it's like headache inducing, nausea inducing staleness. Well, that's great. So I went and had a shower, and that's the end of this one. This one's gone. It's going to be sayonara to that one. So what's in here then? Well, let me tell you a little bit of a story. Wonderstruck Enchanted is the next chapter in the story of the Wonderstruck fragrance. Wonderstruck is about the moment that you instantly, or is about that moment when you instantly feel a connection to someone, but then there's that feeling of completely enamored. You know, I'll give it to that one. That one was pretty good. I'm not sure if enamored is the right, or the word I would use, but I liked it. It was great. Happy to have it in my collection. Enchanted is when you get to know a little bit more about that someone and still feel that strong connection. Well, strong connection to like purge is more what it is, because it's a no. It's definitely a no. Now that we got that little story aside, What is it? It opens with notes of wild berry, pink poppy, and passion fruit. So I'm assuming this generic fruit punch that I'm smelling is this wild berry and passion fruit concoction, which, you know, is great. Heart notes include peony, I said that really weird, peony, there we go, blossoms, sugar glazed champaca petals, and white freesia. Oh, you can tell I'm not a flower person. So that heart, hairs in my mouth, that heart note is 100% pure floral. White musk, hypnotic vanilla, and blonde wood. What's blonde wood? It's hairy wood that clearly has blonde hair. But blonde wood construct the perfumes found. Sometimes I feel like I miss letters or something, but I'm assuming that's the perfume's foundation maybe is what I was going for. So the only really fruit notes you get are on like the opening notes. So maybe that's why it disappeared. But it's just like everything else after that is floral, and then a whole entire base note that we did not get, which was the hypnotic vanilla, blonde wood, and white musk. I wish we would have got that. I could have put up with like 10 seconds of jasmine. Wait, there is no jasmine in there. What? Huh. I'll be damned. I was like, did I miss a line? There is no jasmine in that one. Uh-oh. I thought we were on it like on a roll here that is like, okay, it's jasmine, 100% jasmine that makes me sick. Which, you know, it did seem like it was going that route, but now it's starting to look like there might be more. Oh no. This isn't good. All right, now that I'm completely terrified that it's like all florals and fragrances that make me sick, we're just gonna go with it's a no. Oh no. I am scared to go through the rest of my collection now. Great. But we are going to turn this video around and try and be positive and say thank you, Hanging Out with Lori, for letting us collab with you on your series. Everybody, please make sure you go and show her some support, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever. If you're into panning, she also does some panning things as well, so another reason for you to go check her out if you're into panning. And yeah, go show her some love. Wish me luck. Oh god. Oh god. Here's to how many more, like 80 more fragrances that may possibly kill me. Until next time. Bye. So I was genuinely surprised what we found out at the end of our little Fragrance Friday this week that I completely forgot to share with you what the answer to the mystery guessing game was. How many rows have jasmine? Now I'm starting to wonder, was it actually even necessary to go through the whole entire collection and split it out between jasmine and not jasmine? Because now it's like, if there's more than jasmine that makes me sick, oh good god. I'm pretty sure almost every single one of these has some sort of floral in it. But you know what? It hasn't happened yet. Let's stay positive. So, the answer to the guessing game, I gave you a hint. I said this one doesn't have jasmine, where that far row does have jasmine. The second row here has jasmine. This second row here doesn't have jasmine. This third row has jasmine. Last row, ooh, doesn't have jasmine. So that is half that don't have it and half that do have it. That is not very good odds. And now that there seems to be more culprits, oh good god. This is like a big pile of fragranty floral death to me is what this looks like now. So yeah, but you know what? There's still some good in here, because this one here, Hypnotic Poison by Dior, absolutely love that. I know there's floral notes in that for sure. To me, it smells like spicy root beer. Probably my second favorite perfume of all time. And I can wear that. Or at least last time I checked, I can wear that. This one here, this is Terry Mugler's Alien, the Liqueur edition. This is my favorite, hands down, my favorite fragrance. If you know where to find this now, please, please, please let me know, because I would definitely get a backup of this one because it was limited edition and they stopped selling it. So absolutely love this one. Favorite fragrance out of all of them. But both of those are in the jasmine side. So I guess we are going to learn a lot in this little venture into fragrance. And yeah, who knows? Maybe there's no rhyme or reason to it. Maybe it's the concentration of different florals in the mix. Maybe it's different fragrances mixing together. I don't know. The hard part is that fragrance is 100% pure chemical unless it's essential oils, and I'm pretty sure only one in here is essential oils. So it's hard to know what you can't handle when they don't have to list what chemicals are in here that makes up the fragrance. So all we're going to be able to say is not using Wonderstruck Enchanted anymore, no to hard candy, no to Marc Jacobs Decadence, and probably at least a dozen more that are in here. So yay, here's to the journey ahead. That it's going to be a long one, but we got this. I think we got this. Losing my optimism by every second that's counting down. But I will see you guys next week. I do have a fragrance already set aside for that one, but if you see anything here that you're like, oh, do that one next, definitely let me know, because there really is no rhyme or reason to how we're doing these. I'm pretty much just get John to pick them and then we go from there. So yeah, if you see anything you want me to dabble into first, definitely let me know, and until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, I also did my nails. I just thought of this when I put it on here. It is a nail polish called $12 Latte. Then it has like a glitter top coat. This one has 2 different types of glitter top coat on it. But I have to say, for something called $12 Latte, I would not pay $12 ever for a latte. And I don't think I would even consider paying $12 for this nail polish. Without that top coat, it was very lackluster. But that's useless information. I will see you guys next time. Bye now. For real this time. Bye now.